Hey guys, it's me, Captain Logan here, and today I'm going to do a profile on Kevin Minimum's commentary on Burnout UTP to see his rant on the or should I say term, and which this will be my first profile on Kevin Minimum's term, and which this commentary is going to rock, so because you have good points on why good points on that video, so let's begin.
Hi guys, welcome to our 9th commentary. And today's commentary will be on Bernard UTTPTH DTC's rant on the or should I say term. It's also the first time I do a commentary on Bernard UTTPTH DTC.
Well, good for you, because I also did my first commentary on Bernard UTTPTH DTC back a few months ago.
And this rant is going to suck, because he needs to realize that we can use the or should I say term whenever we want, because it's our choice, not his.
Agreed. And in my opinion, I think this or should I say term is the more term. And guys, if you think the more term is an old term, please handle my opinion. You don't have to go in the comments and type in no offense, but the more terms getting old nowadays, because it's just my opinion. I like the old terms. Well, it's just a very offensive term, but still, it's just my opinion. Anyways, let's move on.
But anyways, let's start this commentary.
Well, your commentary is going to work.
Or should I say term? Absolutely not.
Hey. Stop right there. This is Carter's VHS Corner speaking to you. Are you about to use the more like term? Bruh, you know that the more like term is getting old and overused nowadays. And you're not in 2015 anymore. You're in 2025. So let's get this part and move on with the commentary.
Well, English next time. At least I invite your opinion on the more like term, because I like that old term in my opinion, because people also have the right to use the more term that is whatever they want to. And it doesn't matter if that more term is an old term. And that term is, and this also the same term is similar to that term, so yeah.
And also, was that the best mock name we had to come up with? Because that mock name didn't even sound like a mock name at all. Because that mock name was so stupid.
Yeah, that moment was so pathetic.
Oh my Sam's, this term sucks so super mega prismatically hard.
Or should I say, this term rocks.
Well, for me, I'm fine with this term in my opinion.
This term was a huge ripoff to the more like term, which is way better.
Well, dude, the or should I say term is not a ripoff of the more like term. Besides, those terms have nothing in common. And besides, the more like term is getting old and overused nowadays.
Well, in my opinion, they actually do have something in common, because the more term and the old term are both used to make up mukbangs and rap videos. And I can agree with you on that one, because just because they're similar to each other doesn't mean it's a ripoff. And at least I can still handle your opinion more to like a term, my opinion. And like I said to you guys, it's just my opinion on that old time. You don't have to comment, no offense, but the more terms getting old nowadays, because of this conversation, because it's just my opinion, and that's all.
Because this term has gotten to be one of the oldest terms ever, and it's always getting old, and it's not nostalgia. And you better not deny the fact that it's always getting old and it's not nostalgia, because I was speaking the truth.
You only think that term is very old and not nostalgia in your opinion, because according to Dr. Bill and Ricky, this term is very overused in rant videos. But for me, it is nostalgia in my opinion, because I used to watch rant videos as a childhood, I believe. And it doesn't matter if the term is very old in my opinion.
And plus, this term violates my term's policy.
No, it does not. It does not violate your term policy. The more like term does.
Well, in my opinion, I don't think either of those terms violate policy because they're just terms.
Once our studio's non started using the or should I say term in 2024, I was so fucking pissed.
Well, he did the right thing to use that term.
Yeah, he did have the right thing to use that term, although I'm fine with his opinion on the ulcer syndrome because I'm fine with that term in my opinion.
And please, watch your language, you potty mouth.
Agreed, because according to my daddy, using swear words proves you're not that smart.
Next up, look what he did. He interrupted people from using a more like term and forced people to use the or should I say term.
Well, guess what? He can interrupt people from using the more like term and tell them to switch to use the or should I say term whenever he wants. And it's his choice, not yours.
Once again, well, at least I'm fine with his opinion on the more term and also I say term again because for the more term, I like the more term in my opinion, and I'm fine with the also I say term. And that's so serious, mine. If you're watching this, not trying to be mean here, but you don't have to comment no offense about the more terms being old nowadays and comment on it. Because you did it in the past when you said opinion the more term like on a of these videos of course. And it's good that you can't handle people's opinions on all terms. You need to learn how to handle people's opinions of all terms. Because it's just their opinions, not yours. Anyways, let's move on, sorry.
Even Carter's VHS corner did the same thing.
And I also find calling the VHS corner's opinion on the more term and also the same time as well.
By the way, do you know who also did this? I did. Yeah, you heard me. I interrupt users from using the more like term as well. And so as DMS and Juliana the Cooking Girl and other innocent users that interrupts people from using the more like term.
Well, for me, I don't because I actually like the more term in my opinion. So I don't mind if they use interpreters with their interest for using the more like term because I don't care about them. So they like the more term in my opinion. Thanks for speeding that clip because it can make people. Thanks for speeding that ear clip because it can make people's ears bleed. And no, I'm not trying to say you're jumping into conclusions because it's only for non-Indian users who jump into conclusions.
Oh, shut your mouth already. And plus, he can interrupt people from using the more like term if he wants to. It's his choice, not yours.
Yeah, burning TV to the sea. Shut your mouth already. And once again, I'm fine with César's opinion on the more term, but he needs to learn how to handle opinions on the more term because he expects everyone to stop using the more term because he can use nowadays. Along with thinking that people can do that being so then we stop using the isolated repeating term. When he needs to realize that people have to like the more term and isolated term, and they have to like to write think that cryptocurrencies do have opinions because it's just their opinions, not him. So anyways, I've never seen this. I'm not trying to be rude, but not everyone's going to hate the more term or the isolated repeat term. And not everyone's going to like the physical characters still on PS some series. I'm sorry if this is not good, but it's just their opinions, not yours. You don't expect everyone to not use the more term or the isolated repeat term. And you don't expect everyone to like the physical characters still on PS time because it's just their opinions, not yours. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm not trying to be mean here, but I was not giving you advice. I was just giving you advice to let you know that I'd like to like some of the old ones and like to think that things don't really do have opinions if they want to. Anyways, moving on.
It's everyone's choice to do that, not yours. And plus, the or should I say term is not stupid. It's a It's a new term you get to use in your commentaries. And you better not deny the fact that the or should I say term is not stupid, because I was speaking the truth.
Sorry about.
I kind of agree with you because they also say the new terms are not stupid. The new terms are not stupid at all. They're just terms, and that's all. They're just new terms, and that's all. I don't find the new terms in my opinion, even though I still use the I can handle your opinion sometimes.
I don't think you're sorry about that.
Anyway,
Yeah, we don't think you're sorry about that. That need to be to see because you said that anyway quick.
moving on. I hope his term gets old and overused soon.
Well, guess what? It's not gonna be old and overused soon, unlike the more like term. So, stay mad! You.
Yeah, that's never going to happen when you see. So, quiet about it.
Man, child.
Do you know?
And will you TPCC, don't you do ways or be called man trap because people can tell you a man trap if they want you because it's their choice, not yours.
Likes this term. Studios on Carter C. H. This corner. Julie Legend, Kinder, All Deep, and Test Plants versus Sonny's 50. W Classic Game Out 50. 2020. Jason Russell and Cody and Denise and KHD and Z and Microsoft Sandy UTP.
Well, I actually agree with their opinion.
Well, for me, I found their opinions in my part because I don't care about the also that I say term in my opinion because I think the term is similar to the more term.
Well, they suck for doing that and they should be dead.
Dude, stop bashing their opinions already.
Yeah, and that's why I don't say that. Well, they suck for doing that when they do wins or lose because they can't count as opinion bashing.
And why did you send them a death threat just because they like to use this term? You know death threats are very illegal. And plus, Bernard, if you kill someone in real life, then guess what happens? You will get arrested, have a life sentence, face the death penalty, or even more worse, face execution if you do this in real life. So stop sending death threats.
Yeah, but I need to be to the city. You need to stop just saying that way because it can't sell value and I don't look at all. And that's cruel and illegal. And you can go to jail for death penalty by trying to send death threats. And this proves that I got like AK-26210, even though I still like that user.
Do you know who hates this term? Maybe XT Lost Studios on and Gracie Hill and UTP HTTC. Well, I actually agree with them.
Bad users support much. And plus, putting yourself in the hate spot makes you a Christmas yes sunny day no wannabe. Or lying neutral to Christmas yes sunny day no nowadays.
So you.
Of course, because it was just saying no, it's a dead topic now nowadays because I think I left YouTube in 2021. And keep in mind that I don't use the bad user supporter term because that term is similar to the criminal supporter term, which I think the term is opinion bashing in my opinion. Yeah. So it.
Should I say term?
No! Screw you for refusing to use the or should I say term and never listening to our advice.
Yeah, I agree with Jeremy said. Because you're making this awful land out of the old should I say term, even though I don't use the old should I say term that much.
The Alex Paris volume, because it violates my community guidelines.
Guess what? The Alex Paris volume rocks.
Agreed.
And it does not violate your community guidelines.
Yeah, because Bernard, your policies are fake and not real. So stand by you, man, child.
The ear bleeding volume does. Although I use the ear bleeding volume myself because I don't know how to make the Alex Paris volume.
And I also use the ear. I will sometimes use the ear bleeding volume on my videos as well. And not only that, but there's other people that use ear bleeding volume like Leah, Nicola, and made up a second AK2 and made out of people.
more like term is so many times better than the word should I say term.
Guess what? The more like term is getting old and overused nowadays.
Well, in my opinion, I don't care if it's old or unused because I like the term in my opinion. It's since the beginning of 2024. The start of 2024, which is pre-2024.
Are you talking to somebody?
I'm making a video. Sorry, you guys. That's just my mommy in the background. But anyways, I don't care if we want to skin. Oh, because I think also if we're going to steal to the mall term. So yeah.
And a rant.
That rant was so terrible.
I know, right?
Because he needs to realize that we can use the or should I say term whenever we want.
Yeah. I don't want to find that term in my opinion.
Oh, and not to mention that Carter's VHS Corner also made a commentary on that rant.
And I also made a comment on that one too. If you want to watch that video, then go to my comments playlist.
And then he made a commentary on it back and featured cussing Splat, but then he took revenge on him by doing a commentary on it back again.
And basically, 2020 made a comment on that video too.
I say those two videos rocked, except for the other. And
Once again, I can agree you on that one.
Bernardi DDPTH DDC, if you're watching this, don't you dare do a commentary on it back. Or else I'll do a commentary on you back.
Yeah, but now DDC, listen to current advice and not to commentary on this video. If you do, then he'll do a commentary on that video back. But I'll also do a commentary on it.
And I'll feature Carter's VHS Corner in it.
Oh, I can't wait for that video if TBTC does commentary on this video.
But anyways, that's the end of my 9th commentary. Bye.
Well, that commentary is what? Because he gave us good points in that video. But anyways, I'll see my video and see you guys later.